Hiya folks, I'm Grim and welcome to Grim Grooves, a channel where I react to and review music of all kinds. Today we'll be checking out Children of the City by Mili from Library of Ruina, one that you guys have asked for many times. I'm excited to look into this because again, every Mili song I've heard has been amazing. Every Project Moon song I've heard has been, you guessed it, amazing. And so this is going to be crazy, I'm sure. Like, I just can never get enough of Mili songs, and they're just always so unique, so awesome, so unique. Unique again. They're always so unique. But if you got anything else you'd like me to check out, throw it down in the comments. And while you're at it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe because it helps the channel incredibly. And I am so thankful for anyone who supports me. We're doing so well thanks to all of you guys. So thank you. And I'd also like to thank my Patreon supporters because without their support, I would be able to continue doing this. So thank you. Without further ado, let's check out Children of the City from Library of Ruina. Go back. Synth vibes. Nice. So many fantastic synth melodies here, like so funky, and again the lyrics dark as hell, but I mean this is Mili, so what do you expect? It's not a bad thing. Like really interesting, and also the style of singing here, like this patter style of singing is something that you don't hear very often from Mili. Like usually there's some kind of melody or rhythm to the melody or to the vocals. This time it's just kind of very matter-of-fact speaking, and it works really well here. Like it's so funky and it's just excellent. Like this is not what I expected at all from Children of the City. Like when you guys asked for it, I didn't know what to expect. I was expecting a darker song because generally Mili's music is just so interesting and unique. And yeah, I don't know, it's just such a unique one here, just from Cassie's voice to the kind of 80s synth vibe from this whole thing. Like so interesting, and I can never expect I never know what to expect going into a Mili song, but I'm always pleasantly surprised. That bass. It's so interesting going like from very dark themes to like had a sip of coffee kind of thing, like very mundane things mixed with very dark things and stuff like that. I mean, it's interesting. There was always so much subtext in Mili songs, and it's always so interesting to see. And also the way Cassie broke down the lyrics, or just the way that Cassie did the chorus here was really interesting, because the main song, like again, all these lyrics we're hearing is all very much like patter style singing, where it's just kind of talking, essentially talking to the rhythm, whereas the chorus itself had more of a sing-songy vibe to it, and it works really well. The juxtaposition between the two is just super interesting, and it worked so well here. Like this is an excellent song. I can see why you guys asked for it so much.
Stay afloat, backfires, and I know I must be comfortable being lost. that I am the reason why the sufferings never end. Now it's time for another vendetta.
I love this background synth melody. Like, it's so funky, so 80s. Like, the vibe of this song is so fantastic. Like, if it didn't have the lyrics it has, it would be such an upbeat, chill, like 80s synth style song. And I mean, it still is. Like, it's just, if you actually focus on the lyrics, I'm sure a lot of people would be unsettled by it. For me, it's fine. I enjoy stuff like this, but yeah, it's just so interesting. Like, 9mm pacifier, oof, like such dark lyrics, but it's incredible.
Oh, it's time for another vendetta.
Bass.
Going through the shells, picking out my parade and persona. Children of the city sees only the neon stars reflected upon the murky gutter sky. Don't ask me why, I desperately wish to be noticed by the city's eye.
I love these synth hits with the kind of bells in the background, the little twinkling of bells cascading down. Like, it's so beautiful. And also, I have noticed that there's been a couple moments where, or at least one moment, where outside of a chorus, Mili did a kind of sing-songy section. And so it's, again, the back and forth is really interesting because it has such a different feel when you're just doing kind of a patter singing. Like, it's almost like slam poetry or something like that, like talking about such deep topics and stuff like that in such a monotone way. It kind of emphasizes them even more. And then when you have the song come back into the more rhythmic style, it's a little more light, a little more airy, a little more beautiful. I mean, it's all beautiful, but yeah, it's just interesting, the difference between the two. And they're just doing a fantastic job here. Again, Mili's compositions are always so well done.
Be noticed by the city's eye. Do not go home until you finish reading the value of E. 2.7182281828459045.
The value of E.
3625977572470936957496699570966762.
Mili is so cool. Like, just so random too sometimes. Like, you can't go home until you read the value of E, and then just proceeds to recite 4-digit number combinations for the rest of the song. Like, it's so random, it's so awesome. Like, this is the type of thing that should be incredibly popular. Like, it is, obviously, Mili does very well for themselves, but it's just, I don't know, I feel like this should be so much more mainstream and so much more, like, popular, even outside of these games and everything like that. Like, they deserve so much more because it's just such an incredible style, so experimental, so awesome. Like, yeah, it's just awesome to see. Like, and the music is so good. Like, every song I hear from Mili, not only are the lyrics very poignant, very interesting, very unique, touching on very dark subjects, but the melodies in the songs are just so solid. Like, every single melody we've heard here in this song and in every other Mili song I've heard, they're just so fantastic, like, so catchy, they hit so hard, and with the lyrics and with the backing of Cassie's vocals, like, it just works so well. Like, it's such a perfect pairing, and they just absolutely hit it out of the park every time. Like, it's very rare to find a band that is this consistent with quality music every single time. Like, no matter what song I hear from Mili, it's just always so good, and this one's no different. Like, this is an absolutely phenomenal song, absolutely phenomenal. Like, they just said such a fantastic job. Like, that was crazy. So good. Like, again, I love the 80s chill vibe. The lyrics and the style of singing from Cassie was just so unique, again, even compared to all the other ones. I don't know that I've heard a song where she just switched back and forth from, like, chill patter singing to a sing-songy style back and forth. And again, it worked so well with the backing of the synth tracks and stuff. Like, this was incredible. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, later days, folks.
It's really